took my sports car without permission, and met up with her ex to drive it. They crashed it, and now my girlfriend is begging me not to press charges. My girlfriend and I have been together for about a year now. She stays over a lot and even has a key, but doesn't live with me yet, and I plan to ask her to move in later this month. Our relationship has a lot of open communication, which I love, and our biggest problem is her relationship with her ex. She told me he was a manipulator and mentally abusive, so they broke up, yet she still insists on keeping contact with him and calls him a friend. Recently, I got a call in the middle of the night from a hospital saying my girlfriend had been in a car crash. I was confused for a moment as she doesn't own a car, and the only one she drove was my day car and she hadn't asked to borrow it. I thought about who she would have been with if she wasn't driving as I rushed down to the hospital. When I got to her room she was unconscious, and saw there was a nurse and cop beside her. I came over and asked if she was okay and what had happened. The cop asked who I was and I told him I was her boyfriend. The nurse gave me the rundown, that she had a few broken bones, but no surgery needed and she was only asleep because of the pain medication. The cop asked for my name and when I told him he paused and asked if I owned a 2022 Camaro. When I told him yes, he said that some officers had already been dispatched to find me as it was my car that had been in the accident. He asked if I had let my girlfriend or friend borrow my car, and I told him no. I don't let anyone drive that car. It's my prized possession and something my late father and I had worked on together. It's a relic and I have barely put any miles on it since my father died. I told the cop my car should be locked up in my garage, and no one has access to it except for me. The cop asked if I was sure, so I pulled up the camera I have in my garage and saw it. Wasn't there. That's when I started panicking. I told him it was gone and that's when he said, "So then Miss Dalton or Mr. Garrison stole it from you then?" I told him I didn't know why my girlfriend would take it, and I sure as hell didn't know anyone with the last name Garrison. I asked if he had a picture, and when he showed me a photo of the guy's license my stomach dropped. He was my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. I told him as much and he just gave me a pity look. He informed me that there was a car meet-up, and my car had been used in a drag race by my girlfriend and her ex. Only her ex lost control of the car and wrapped it around a power line. I was furious and asked if my car was okay. He told me it was totaled. I just crouched down and struggled to breathe. My girlfriend knew how important that car was to me, and she effing stole it, and let her ex drive it in a damn drag race? I was beyond pissed. The cop told me to calm down before I did something I would regret. I asked if the ex was here in the hospital and he told me he wasn't gonna let me leave the room until I had calmed down. After about 5 minutes of taking deep breaths,